Let's understand how to find the mean by step deviation method. So this one is the formula of the step deviation method, and all these terms we will calculate when we construct the table of this. Okay. So now let's see the question. This is the question. We have to calculate the mean of the following data by step deviation method. And this is the class interval and the respective frequencies are given. So this is our table that I have made, and class interval and frequency I have already written. So first thing we need to calculate class mark. Class mark is what? Like suppose 0 to 50 is the first class interval. So this is the upper limit plus lower limit by 2. So 50 plus 0 by 2, it will be 25. Similarly, for 50 to 100 it will be 75. 100 to 150 it will be 125. You can also choose the central number between these two data. Like 150 to 200, 175, then 225 and 275. Now all these class marks is here. We have to choose the assumed mean value from this. So we will take 125 as the assumed mean. So we represent it by A. Now we calculate the deviation. The formula of deviation is xi minus A. So xi is your class mark data. Like for the first one is 25. So for 25 it will be 25 minus 125, that is our assumed mean. So the value is what? Minus 100. Similarly, for the 75 xi, it will be minus 50. And 125, it will obviously 125 minus 125, 0. So for 175, it is 175 minus 125, 50. 225, it will be 225 minus 125, that will be 100. And for the last data, it will be 150. So now the deviation table is also ready. Now we have to calculate the UI. For UI children, you should understand about the value of h. H is the class size of your class interval. Like your class interval is 0 to 50, 50 to 100 and so on. So the difference between the upper limit and the lower limit means 50 to 0 or 100 to 50. The difference is known as the class size. So in this case, the difference is 50. So here the class size is 50 and class size is same. So with the help of the h means class size, now we calculate the UI value. So UI value is di by h. So for the first one it is minus 100 by 50. So calculate it, minus 2. Minus 50 by 50, it will be minus 1. For the next one it is 0. For the next it is 1. For this it will be 2 and 3. Now you can see the data in the UI is very small. Now we will multiply the value of Fi, that is our frequency, and UI. So first frequency is 17. 17 into minus 2, it will be minus 34. 35 into minus 1, it will be minus 35. Now next one is 43 into 0, 0. 40 into 1 is 40. 21 into 2 is 42. And the last one is 24 into 3, that will be 72. Now when we add all these values and we find sigma Fi into Ui, then we will solve. We have to add all the positive numbers and all the negative numbers. Then it will be 154 minus 69. So the answer will be 85. Okay. Now we calculate. Now we have to add the frequency also. So sigma Fi, we will add all the frequencies. It will be 180. So frequency value is 180. Now we use the formula of the step deviation method. X is equal to A plus sigma Fi Ui divided by sigma Fi, and we put the value and solve. Value of A is what? 125. So 125 assumed mean plus h is the class size, that is 50. 50 into 85 divided by 180. Now we calculate this one first, this one, and we add the value in 125. So when we calculate, it will become to 23.61. So the answer is what? The answer will be 148.61. Thank you for watching.